These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. A perfect counter shot. Do you believe this? Can't land that jab. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? That counter shot lands. Just missed that jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? This fight has a real good flow to it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think, come on, bell, ring away.
And there's the bell to start round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. He threw a punch and just got countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement with left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a...
The bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The counter lands. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. That right hook catching air. Nice stop, but that won't score. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity. Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. A big whiff with the right hook. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with that right hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and
get your mind back on the job.
There's the bell to start round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Will the referee stop it? How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Beautiful counter punch. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Let's start the 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him.
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. Catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Timing beats speed. Speed beats... Hold it right there! Oh, and Corolla in trouble now. Anthony Corolla tastes the canvas. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. He's been knocked out.
What you doing?
Round 7, here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They both want the knockout. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter punch. Nice counter shot. That one lands. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
And down goes Machine. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, and Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
What's next? A TKO makes...